All right, guys. It's funny that every time I make a video, I say I'm gonna make a micro video. And in reality, I cannot do micro video. It's impossible. It's not micro video. They are like longer than 30 minutes, so I cannot say. I can no longer say that. All right. I was placing the components for the LED fuse indicator for failure or open fuse. So I was able to do it. I was using the rubber band. It does really help me to figure out how it goes connected. So I got one rail, at least I got one rail ready to go for the fuse one. So maybe I gotta do some changes here, but that's the only place that I can put the diode one to feed the circuit. So basically I have it on the simulation. What I do, I look at the simulation step by step, because it might be a bit complicated to see on your own head. Sorry about that, hand. I say head. Okay, so R10. We start with R10 is feeding from the without the fuse, before the fuse, and it's connected to the emitter of Q1. So I'm gonna follow the trace that I just throw here. I'm gonna use the test. So this is the one, a positive rail is feeding the R10 3.3K, and then from there it goes to the emitter of Q1. So it's correct, goes to the emitter of Q1, and then the collector or LED 5, so it should be LED 5. So let me see, LED 5, yeah, it is correct. So this is the collector, it goes to the LED 5, perfect, right there. And then the cathode of the LED goes to ground. So let's going to make sure it's correct. Yeah, it goes to ground, and this is the ground. It's all you see that is blinking basically in pink is the ground. So I gotta do the same thing with the other part of the circuit, but I had to do some modification to the resistor. But maybe I gotta move some stuff. I really don't want to do that, but I might be able to do so to have a the fuse. We need a no sorry about that, the diode, because I need the other diode 3, unless I made the resistor a little bit smaller, so I will have a little bit more space, or maybe I can move it, or maybe rotate it, depending on the situation. I might be able to rotate it, rotate those resistors, so to have a better configuration, or to move this LED to the right, so I will have more space. So then I can move the whole circuit, the whole circuit to the left, this one here, R10 and R11 and Q1. So I might be able to do that. So also, like I mentioned here, I gotta make the resistor smaller, so I will have more space for there are 2 circuits for each individual fuse hole. The good thing about it that it's not that complicated. It's just a few components. It's just 4 extra components plus the LED. And I was looking online for the transistor. This is the one that it fits the circuit. So sadly, 2N 54001 and 2N5551 is obsolete, so they are no longer available. So that's why I have to change the transistors. So now Q1 is BC327 PMP. Also Q3 is the same one, and the bottom one is Q2 BC338. Sorry about that, my pronunciation. And also this one here, Q4. So I was able to find those. I went to a Mouser to look for those particular components, make sure the orientation, switching features, switching and amplification. So switching. So this is a good suitable for this application. I already made the simulation. It's good to go. I'm going to turn on the simulation, and you can see the fuses are good. So I'm going to press the letter A, and you will see that the the LED 5 will turn on, telling you that the fuse is bad. And that is the best idea from Mr. Stewart. Thank God that he knows a bit more about electronics than me. I just know about, you know, some of this stuff. So I gotta keep working on this, and I had to make this resistor a bit smaller so I can accommodate both circuits on the same spot. I wanted to have it the LEDs side by side. I think they look great. Since this PCB is double layer, I can have tricks to trace the lines. You know, the red line is the top, so I can, you know, I can make the connection see. So it should be no problem at all to do the connection, because it's a double layer. It's not, when it's single layer, it's really difficult, guys. All right, guys, have a good day. This is just a small video about it. I will continue working with this. It's 1:54 p.m. local time in Puerto Rico. All right, guys, have a good day.